YouTube? Sean Y back with another video. Got a good one for you today. Interesting topic. Apparently, according to Paul Hellyer, ETs exist, and heck, 2 of them are working with the government. And this gets deep, because not only are they taking this seriously, and the guy gets applauds during his statements, so they're not treating him like a quack, they're treating him like this is everyday knowledge to them. Now, before you think that, do I believe in aliens? No. Do I believe in extraterrestrial aliens as far as they're little green people coming from our space? No. Do I believe that these government officials are communicating something non-human? Yep. Just like all these people want to go back to the pyramids and ancient Egypt, and they were visited from these gods and from the stars they speak of, and they say, like, that was the aliens visiting these people. They built the pyramids, they did it. No, but they were the fallen angels. Call them aliens, call them demons, call them what you want, but these angels fell from the heavens. They came from the stars. They would have been like God-like to people. It makes sense, but yet you put it in a biblical terms, people think you're nuts. You sit there talking about green people coming from other planets, and all of a sudden that's okay. Go figure. The Bible says there and tells you exactly who these beings were, what they're capable of, but yet you just want to deny and think that that book's just a book. Well, let's get into what this guy says, and I'm going to pick apart some of the interesting things he says, like because the New World Order don't exist, the Bilderberg Group don't exist, these elites of the elite don't exist, the banks don't rule the world, but yet Paul here calls the Bilderbergs out, the Trilateral Committee, and all these other Rockefellers, Rothschilds, out by name, and says these are the groups communicating with these entities. Interesting, huh? Let's take a look at it.
And I said, UFOs are as real as the airplanes flying overhead. That gave me the dubious distinction of being the first person of cabinet rank in the G8 group of countries to say so unequivocally. To refer to, and one was that we were referring to them as they until this morning when Linda Moulton Howe, I think she was the first one, actually named 3 different species. And I was glad to have Linda this morning finally say that there are live ETs on Earth at this present time, and at least 2 of them probably working with the United States government. Comprises members of the 3 sisters, the Council on Foreign Relations, the Bilderbergers, and the Trilateral Commission, the International Banking Cartel, the Oil Cartel, members of various intelligence organizations, and select members of the military junta, who together have become a shadow government of not only the United States, but of much of the Western world. Mr. David Rockefeller, who was a member of all 3 of the sisters, is quoted as saying this at a meeting of the Bilderbergers in Europe. We are grateful to the Washington Post, the New York Times, Time magazine, and other great publications whose directors have attended our meetings and respected their promises of discretion for almost 40 years. It would have been impossible for us to develop our plan for the world if we had been subjected to the lights of publicity during those years. But the world is more sophisticated. and prepared to march toward a world government. Pretended he didn't say that, but the witness, this is reported by Daniel Estulin, a thoroughly reliable reporter, quote, "Although the aliens are not themselves gods, their behavior is sometimes anything but godlike. Abductees consistently report that the beings seem closer to the Godhead than we are, acting as messengers, guardian spirits, or angels, intermediaries between us and the divine source." Thank you.
Okay, I gotta go through this quick because I'm trying to make this short, but this is deep. Especially that last part. Did you catch it? That quote that he was quoting? What did God say about? Now, I'm not trying to get religious here, but I mean, we're talking about aliens, so I'm going to talk about the Bible and what God says about the fallen angels. He also referred to them as familiar spirits, which I believe is they can take the form of whatever they want. God says they can come at you as angels of light. They can deceive you. So these Rockefellers, these Rothschilds, these Bilderbergers, all these elites, they know who they're dealing with. These people are satanic, devil worshippers. They believe that Satan is giving them powers and knowledge, and they probably are. They probably are giving them knowledge. But this is pretty amazing, really. Everything that's being said here. But he threw in the global warming. He's kind of saying these guys are going to be like help be the saviors of the world, maybe with their technology. I mean, just a lot of propaganda in here. Visiting for thousands of years. Okay, why thousands of years? People say these aliens have been around longer. So they're more high tech. Why not millions? Why didn't you say they've been coming for millions of years visiting this world? Why didn't you mention that? They didn't mention that because we've not been here no millions of years, and they know it. They like to push the evolution because that's their satanic agenda. If they can convince us that we're no more than an accident and we have no self-being or self-use or no purpose, that's perfect. That's perfect for Satan. And you do whatever you want, and there's no consequences except for what man brings down on you, right? Because once you're dead and gone, you're dead and gone. I mean, that's the attitude they want us to have. But so why didn't you say that these aliens have been visiting for millions of years? Because we've not been here for millions of years. The world has been here for millions of years. My point is, we really need to pay attention to what's going on. They're pushing this alien agenda real hard. I mean, go look where the Vatican, the Pope's talking about. He would try to convert these aliens to Christ, and that would, it's just weird stuff's going on. These different countries like the UN are appointing people to talk to these aliens if they visit us. I mean, this isn't something to be overlooked because this is deep. There's going to be a lot of people deceived by this government when they fake some kind of alien invasion or make us believe this really happened. So it's pretty sci-fi-ish, but I mean, heck, it's our government, people bringing it up. So if they're going to bring it up, I'm going to bring it up. But I'm going to cut this short, and thanks for watching. Just do some research on the Bilderberg Group, Trilateral Committee. If you don't have a clue what they are, you need to get a clue. All right, see you next time.